I could ever have a more perfect morning than this, I don't know what it would be. There's just something sacred about hiking through the woods. The real ones, not a facsimile of them. Even if my facsimiles are pretty convincing, if I do say so myself, that I've conjured in your office or our bathroom. Yeah, no. Tell me about it. Looks real, sounds real, smells real, or it can, anyway, even if I usually choose not to make it. Oh, but it still feels like the indoors. I mean, I get it. It's illusory magic, not the real deal. It's got limits. Oh, babe. I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's nice to know you think so. It still doesn't compare to this, though. With the birds singing in the treetops and that earthy underbrush smell surrounding you and practically blooming fresh with every step you take. And the air this early in the morning, the way it feels just kissing your skin, and the smell of it before the sun's had time to warm it up and wake it up. Sort of dewy and fresh? No, not that. Bright, but a gentle sort of bright. Like the way a sunbeam feels sifting through the tree-lined canopy as opposed to when it's fucking bearing down on you full bore. And the best part is that I get to have all of these things with you. Honestly, I think... Oh, watch your step there. You don't want to step on that. It'll scratch the shit out of your ankle. I think it's sweet as hell that you're out here, babe. I know mornings aren't your thing, and outdoors isn't even always your thing. But I appreciate that you're out here with me, because it's my thing. I know you'd rather take your mornings slow and easy and quiet. And this really only qualifies for one of those on a technicality. It means a lot that you're not only out here, but that you asked me to bring you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Yeah. Honestly, the best fucking start to vacation I could have asked for. Thank you. Yeah, I did. It's this way. I found this spot a couple of months back, actually. I just wanted to wait until we both had some time to wake up early and not rush to show it to you. I am so fucking glad we're off the entire grid for the next 3 weeks. God, it's gonna be amazing. Just you and me and whatever the hell we want to do instead of what we need to do. Oh, trust me, there will be plenty of that on our vacation. And, if you think I'm intending to wear much more than a bikini for our entire 4 days at the beach, you are sorely mistaken. I'm gonna hold you to that. And to me, but, you know, semantics. Have I ever told you how cute you are when you're all flustered? And have I ever told you that's part of why I love flustering you? All right. All right, fair comeback. I deserved that. Oh, and it might also be part of why I like flustering you. I mean, how could I resist with a consequence like that? Oh, come on. Oh, it's not that much farther, I promise. Come on. Really. Mm-mm. It's only just over that ridge down there. No, that one. Just a little to the left. Yeah, there. Hey, don't. Don't apologize. You're keeping up with me just fine. I like taking it slow on these kind of hikes anyway. It lets me really appreciate the majesty of what's all around us. Part of the joy I get out of this is taking my time to really soak it all in. Really. Did I ever tell you what I wanted to be when I was little, before my powers manifested? What powers I hoped I'd get? I haven't? I thought I had. I wanted to be a druid. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you when the first time was that I knew that was what I wanted to be. It was just like that for as far back as I can remember. We had this tree in our backyard that I would climb all the time. If I had to be at home on a pretty day, my ass was in that tree. I would climb so high it felt like I was taller than the house. I probably wasn't. I was probably only just above the gable over the kitchen window, but it felt like I could touch clouds that floated by if I just held my hand out. But I'd sit up there for hours, listening to the birds and the wind, smelling the bark and the green of the leaves. Sometimes I'd pluck a leaf and tear it apart just a little bit, just enough that a fresh hit of chlorophyll would smack me in the fucking face. And then I'd wave my hand over it and pretend like I'd mended it and put it back together. Yeah, I know. I wanted to be a druid so fucking badly, and the funny part is, I don't even know why. No one in my family is, so it's not like I saw druid magic as something aspirational or anything. And It wasn't that I wanted to be a druid to be different. I've just always really liked nature. It's always made me feel. I don't want to say grounded because it's a fucking terrible pun. But it's the truth. Being outdoors, being in it, makes me feel like I'm home. Oh, speaking of nature and homes, last night I called ahead to the condo and had the grocery delivery order set up, so the fridge will be ready and stocked when we get there. And I also went ahead and downloaded the next couple of novels in each of those series you're reading. So your e-reader's all ready for you, and you don't feel like you have to be in the water with me during the day. Shh. Hey, it's fine. I want you to enjoy our vacation. I know who you are, and I love you as you are. Which means I want your ass on the beach blanket under the umbrella reading your books while I'm in the water body surfing or boogie boarding or whatever I feel like doing that day. When I come back to the blanket for a snack or a drink or to reapply my sunscreen, I want you to be able to tell me all about what wild fucking adventure the hero's up to in this one. It's the 12th in the series for one of them, if I'm remembering right. The one about the ex-secret agent who's a PI now. Yeah, that one. I love hearing you tell me about it. Yes, really. I was irritated as shit when the last book had the target slipping past him at the very end. I need for them to fucking catch that asshole. And I wouldn't mind it if he got together with that reporter they've got him running around with. They're good together. I'm invested. I, I like a good love story. What can I say? Good, because I want to know what happens next. But I also don't want to have to read it. I tried, and the writing style just isn't for me. I like hearing it better from you. So you're actually doing me an immense favor by planning to read all day at the beach. Mm. Now come on, we're just about there. And here we are. This view is just unreal. Nothing I can make compares to this. Doesn't even come close. It can't. And having you standing here with me makes it that much better. Thanks for letting me drag you all the way out here. I was getting to that. Thank you for asking me to. For wanting to be here. I know it wouldn't have been your first choice of activity, but I'm grateful that you wanted to give it a shot. Thank you for sharing this with me. Yeah, we can sit down for a bit and just enjoy it if you want. We've got nowhere to be and no timetable to keep today. Today is totally and completely ours. Fuck, it feels nice to say that. So yeah, taking our time for a bit before we head back to the car sounds perfect.